Sunday, the 8th of March, I believe, isn't it? 8th or 9th? Yeah, so this is the terrible Pattaya Beach that we talked about. Which doesn't look that terrible to me. With a built-in hotel on top of the Central Festival shopping mall, which is an amazing, super high-end mall with all the shops you can imagine. Every luxury brand, iPhones. They got medical stuff going on there, facial stuff, and everything. Can't even go through the list. So much coffee shops and restaurants and cinemas, and you name it. Loads of it. Yeah. So this is the beach. I mean, the sand is nice. There's a few cigarette butts here and there, but that's weird. Yeah, the problem here is the water quality. People are actually swimming in the water, which is not that recommendable if you ask me, because quite a few actually, because see, it's not clean, number one. See how murky it is, right? Color is very telling, and you got like all kinds of plastic. Well, there's plastic in the water everywhere these days. Hello there. Thanks for joining. The problem is here in Pattaya, ever since they started building the place, they kind of didn't do the drainage system right. So a lot of the waste goes out to the ocean, comes out, and therefore this color, which is not good. So for a city beach, I mean, most city beaches are probably something like this, or somewhat like this. I've been to a number of city beaches, and they're never the same as island beaches. I mean, you've got right over there, you've got Kolan, which is a 20-minute ferry ride, and the water there is pristine. And so is the sand, white sand. So it's just the way it is. You know, over that side, past those big buildings, that's where I live, that's the Pratumnak area, and over there, down to Jomtien, that water is much better. Still not completely clean, but much better. There's another area down there called Cozy Beach, which is very clean. Thanks for following, guys. I mean, thanks for joining the live, and please subscribe. It's much cleaner over there for some reason, because the bay and the tide doesn't push the dirty water back in so quick as it does here. Because the Pattaya water, yes, it's dirty because of the sewage situation. They unfortunately haven't managed to fix that yet, or to fix it at all, ever. I'm not sure if they will, because it's kind of been going on for a long time. But yeah, it's a great little beach. If you're living in the city, you want to hang out by the beach. The problem is, I mean, I wouldn't go in this water. I would just not go in, because if you can probably catch something if you do. Yeah, so I was a family member said he went in the ocean years ago and came out with an eye infection. So that is not good. But otherwise, the beach is nice. Better to use a pool though, or go over to that area, the south of Pattaya, Pratumnak, and Cozy Beach, which is very nice over there, or up north, which is the Nakula area. Behind those buildings there, we got the Hourmont Beach, and that is almost pristine. Very, very nice. It used to be a quiet fishing village, John. Yeah, that's true. Long time ago that though, eh? That must have been a good 30 odd years ago, I think. My uncle's been here for 17 years, and he said it was the same when he got here, but a lot more has been built since, but yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I remember people saying, I think 30 years ago it was a small fishing village. And, well, that's the same holds true for a place in China that I've been to many times, the city of Shenzhen, which is now a production hub and is like 10 million or 12 million population. And it used to be a small fishing village. And now it's an massive industrial city. But yeah, the point is, you know, I was in the mall just over there now, the Central Festival Mall, having a look around. Great people. Hello, Mabel's friend. Hello there. Great people, good people, nice people. You know, no plebs, no idiots. Good foreigners walking around with their foreign wives or with their Thai wives or girlfriends, whatever. And yeah, everything pleasant. None of the low lives that people keep talking about. I mean, I know where they are. They are to be found, of course, in the streets back in. Those soys back in the second row and third row and across and so on and so forth. Soy Bukkao, that's where all the kind of the cheapo bars are. But if you don't go there, and I rarely come here even, I just made a trip in today just to have a look around. I subbed and liked. Thank you, my friend, Mabel's friend. That's very helpful. Great that you subscribed and liked it. Please share the live if you can. I don't know if that works here, but do that. Yeah, so, you know, I rarely come here myself because I don't, if I go somewhere, I go to a nicer beach or something. Remember to subscribe, guys, if you're on this live. Help me out a lot. Yeah, if you compare it, you know, you've got 15-20 minutes drive, you've got lovely beaches, really, really nice. Bang Saray, the naval beach down there, I forget what it's called now, and Rayong, fantastic. Danny Boy said he's going to iron you out. What, the king of bungas? Danny Boy said he's going to iron you out. How is he going to do that? I think in Las Vegas. No, this is Pattaya. I don't even know who Danny Boy is, and I don't think he knows me. Why would he know me? Never heard of him. Las Vegas, no, well, there is no gambling allowed in Thailand, but this is Pattaya. Bustling, very, very busy beach holiday city destination. I'm just walking down the beach road now after checking out the mall, what's going on in there. Just a very nice ambience vibe and good to see very busy, good people around. Danny Boy is very big on social media. Okay, well, good for him. It doesn't bother me. So, I think I've heard the name, but I've not been talking about someone else on my live. My friend, the king of the Mungas, strange name that. He's currently in Nang, but heading to Pattaya. Okay, good. Maybe I'll meet him. Whoever he is. Can you show us front view? Yes. So, that's the view walking it down. Sun is coming down. That's the Hilton Hotel over there. So, and this is the beach. The beach is okay. Mostly older people hanging out, chilling. The water is not recommendable. The water is dirty, but people still are going in it, swimming. Mostly jet skiing though, but people swimming over there. The water is just not clean here, you know. Yeah, the water is full of sewage, let's say. So that's a big problem in this part. And I don't quite understand why they don't get it under control. Anyway, we want to talk about the BALI book. I want to get some more people to check it out and download it. You can check out the description before you buy it. It's only $6.90. You will die in Bali. Because you know what goes on over there is crazy. Just last week, or these last few days, that you hear about the Ukrainian guy who got kidnapped, tortured, and then chopped up in pieces and dumped in the ocean, killed, in other words. Nasty. Yes, I have been to the Maldives several years ago, many times. Seychelles also, and Mauritius also. Trying to find a nice spot to sit and chill here a little bit. Yeah. So, Intelligent NF4, strange name. People getting ready for the sunset, I guess. It's a nice place over there. Pasha's Kebab and Pizza, always busy. And Beer Hub. bit of an odd spot here. Whoops. It's a bit of an odd spot. A few odd bods hang out here a lot. People sleeping in the corner there. Yeah, so the Bali story, you know, my book titled "You Will Die in Bali: Betrayal, Deception, and Survival in Paradise" why is he chosen? Because a lot of that stuff goes on there. You know, it's not such paradise as people think. Because if you get in with the wrong people over there in Bali, then you can have a real big problem on your hands. Because a lot of the gangsters from the world live there. Be it whatever country, I don't know. But I mean, I don't want to say too much really, otherwise they'll be after me, who knows. But the Russians, Ukrainians are certainly there, and a number of other countries too. Because it's quite easy to take coverage there, I believe. Yeah, but it's check out my book. You can buy it on Amazon, Google, Apple, Barnes & Noble. My stand store link in the description here as well, and in the bio. So it would be great. I'd be happy if you get that book so you can read it and give it a review and spread the word. It's a really gripping book. You'll love it. So that's what I wanted to talk about, to help people be aware of how careful you have to be when you go to places like that. I mean, it can happen anywhere, but it shouldn't really be happening in a place as popular and as widely frequented by foreigners, tourists, and people, expats living there, that it can happen so easily. Someone just to get kidnapped in broad light, then held hostage if they were not found, and then chopped up into pieces, you know. So it did make me ask myself, were the authorities involved? I mean, when I say involved, I mean not involved in the actual attack, but were they told to leave it alone, you know, and not interfere? Because normally they should be able to locate wherever this person was captured within a day or two. But nothing happened. 4 days, they didn't send the money. I guess the father didn't care. And then boom, end of story for the poor boy. Only something like 26, 28, I think. Thanks for liking. Yeah, guys, please like it and share it. Let's get some more people in here. I haven't been doing much on YouTube for a while. I've only just restarted a few weeks ago. So I took a break off these apps because it was driving me crazy. All of the idiots who often came on and tried to spew hate on me. But so the break was good because it seems to have stopped now, and I can focus on my work and mission, which is to write good stories and to get people healthy, teach people how to live a better life, live a longer life, live a healthier life, lose weight, lose all the fat, unnecessary fat, and become an efficient, fat-burning, lean muscle machine with my health advice. Yes, come on, we got people losing, we're losing people on the live. It's not good. It means I'm not talking cleverly enough or something. Yeah, anyway, difficult time. It's 5 o'clock here now, and I don't know where are you guys from? Some of you, one guy's from England, I think. Intelligent, where are you from? Marbles friends, where are you from? Where are you from? So, tell me what this Danny boy said about me. Why would he even be talking about me? Actually, I do know who he is. Because a friend of mine who is usually here, Luciano, he was just in the night with Danny boy. So yes, and I also know that Danny boy is not coming to Thailand, by the way. That's not true. Whoever said that, I know that Danny boy is trying to get to Brazil, but his flight got cancelled. That's the truth of the matter, my friends. Yeah, that's the truth. So, anyway, I've got no gripe with him, he's got no gripe with me, I've got no gripe with anyone. Yeah. With nobody. Right then, ask me some questions, guys. Ask me some questions so we can get moving here. I need some more people to subscribe, please, and talk to me about whatever you want to talk to me about. I like to talk about the BALI book a bit more, and I want to get more people to join the live so we can get that thing spread out more. Sold quite a few good number of copies. It's hard to market books as a new self-publisher, let's say. But it'll get there. We're getting there. Sold close to 1,000 copies already, so that's not bad. And I haven't even done any advertising yet, so I'm going to do some advertising on Facebook and on to promote the book. You Will Die in Bali, and then hopefully it'll take off. Maybe the algorithm will pick it up and throw it in front of more eyeballs that will buy it. So yeah, if you just joined, please don't forget to like the live and subscribe. I'm talking about here, Pattaya in Thailand, where I am at the moment, and also about Bali, where I spent 4 years, and my book, You Will Die in Bali, which is creating some waves. So anyone here, don't forget to subscribe and ask me questions if you're new. Happy to answer everything. I'm a writer, I'm a health coach, health nutritionist, and so on. And communications expert, let's say. What I do with the writing, social media, and so on and so forth. But God, I tell you, social media is a toxic place. That's why I spent 6 months off it, because it was just so bad. So many jealous people making threats and all kinds of other things. It gets too much after a while, you know. You think, what am I doing this for? When you got, it's only a small number of the total number of people, but you know, when you got like a handful of toxic people constantly spamming you with new accounts and spewing hate on your posts, claiming horrible things about you, then it wears you down, you know. Yeah, so anyway, but I'm back. Gonna be doing a lot more. Got a sauce thing going on now too, a European, Belgium, French sauce production company up and running from tomorrow, which I'll be working with. And we'll be making my keto sauces there as well. Once we've got things rolling with the first batch of sauces. And then once that's done, we're gonna roll out the keto sauces and so on. So getting quite busy. Why is nobody talking to me? Goodness me. I've been on for half an hour. With 30 or 40 people in here for a minute, and now we got 6. Damn it, man. Anyway, maybe the wrong time of day or something. I don't know. God, it's hot here, sitting in the sun, baking. It's about 32, 33 degrees at the moment. Well, in the sun it's hotter, obviously. That temperature's always in the shade. But yeah. What's going on over there? Some people are shouting at each other. Just a bunch of fishermen walking off. God, I wouldn't catch fish from this part of the ocean. That can't be the healthiest food, you know? Can't be the best fish meat if you get it from this ocean here. It's pretty rough, dirty. Anyhow, here we are in Pattaya, Thailand. Couldn't be bad. It's not bad. It's great. I always go to other places when I want to see something new or a nice beach or something like that. But I'm very busy normally, so I don't really go far other than my usual places and work and go here and there and so on. But yeah, I walk a lot. Up on the hill over there. That's the Pratumnak Hill area, which is great for walking up and down the hills and steps. Behind the Pattaya sign. That's lovely. Yeah, and that's about it. Try to get early nights and up early and lots of work. And I'm baking hot. Jesus, I should have sat myself down in the shade somewhere. But I can't find any. Can't find any shade here. Maybe there's some over here. God damn it. Anyway, nobody's talking to me. Which which isn't great. Nobody talking to me, friends. Why not? So hot. Anyway, if no one's going to talk and chat with me and ask me questions, I guess I'll have to leave it for now. Maybe I'll come on again a bit later. Now there's no action here. Not many people here. They're not easy. Not easy, not easy, not easy. Anyway, guys, all right, I'm going to say goodbye. Get the BALI book. See you later.